Elizabeth's room.
Elizabeth?
For God's sakes, what happened in here?
Whoa! Whoa! What? Oh no. Oh shit. Oh god.
A chest with a half-circle pattern.
Okay, so that's not gonna be a key that I have. Maybe there's a key in here somewhere?
Looks like I found a box containing some kind of white crystals.
Consume!
Well,
Alright.
let's see what it tastes like. Ugh. I really need to stop tasting everything I find now.
Sorry. You just encountered an immunity. Okay. Sorry. Oops. Sorry. I'm stupid. Okay, what are you? Why? I don't know why. Why did I do that?
August
I'm a fucking
24th,
idiot, that's what.
1792. Elizabeth, I'm driven to despair and doubt there is any point in writing to you. I'm not even sure you'll receive my letters. Father controls my correspondence more and more. I am certain he filters our exchanges. Thankfully, one of the chambermaids is able to help me get my letters to you. But they still remain unanswered. I often think about you and pray every day to be able to hold you tight. We have so much time to make up. I beg you, answer me, please. Your loving sister, Abigail. That horrible woman came again yesterday. She spent a long time speaking with Father. I didn't understand everything because they spoke in French. I'm sure they were talking about you.
Huh. What's on the floor? 5 circles
3rd
shaped
November,
key.
1791. My dear sister, the cancellation of our reunion hit me like a stab to the heart. Father told me it was for your well-being, but I can't help but blame him. He claims that your condition has worsened and that it could be dangerous for both of us if we met. If only I knew where you were, believe me, I'd be at your side. I haven't received any news from you in a long time. Please write. Your loving sister, Abigail. P.S. I hope you like the enclosed talisman.
So I guess that's the one that she dropped?
June 11th, 1791. My dear Elizabeth, your last letter gave me much cause for concern. Your words were so cold, as if emotions no longer matter to you. Father maintains that the secondary effects of your treatment still trouble you, but that they will soon subside. Should I believe him? I cling to the belief that we shall soon see each other again, at long last. Write soon. Your loving sister, Abigail. P.S. Don't forget to tell me what present you want.
Huh. I mean, she sounds pretty chill.
A novel of the initiation of a young woman into polite society.
Oh. Okay, each person you meet on the island has their own personality, which makes them vulnerable to certain skills and immune to others. Exploiting their personality is crucial to achieve your personal goals. Skills used against immunities will not succeed and leave you exhausted. Meanwhile, exploited vulnerabilities will give you 1 effort point back. Okay. Oh! She's immune to
A Chinese coin.
society. But however, I'm guessing she's not immune to psychology.
Looks like I
No.
found a box containing some kind of white crystals.
Move aside. Don't ever do that again. Okay. Shit. Let's just do, this. No. That way I can take this. Perfect. Oh. I can't go out that way. This is really weird. What is this?
My dear Elizabeth, I'm to inform you of some unfortunate news. We won't be able to meet as planned on the first Sunday of May. I've been told that you're no better, and, unfortunately, your brothers and I are absolutely snowed under by the work required to govern this new country. Please excuse us. As soon as we can get free, even if it's just for a day, I promise we shall come and see you. Your loving father, John Adams. P.S. Don't hold it against your mother if she still isn't ready. Please don't judge her. I'm sure you'll be able to put all of this behind you one day.
I don't have a key for this. I don't know why I did that.
A chest with a half-circle pattern.
There have got to be chests with other circle patterns, because I just got a 5-circle key. What are you?
Devil's Thorn.
Yep. Anything else? Why is there a friggin' pentagram? I don't know. I don't know if I want to know. Why? Oh boy. Okay. I don't trust this at all. Alright. Are there any other chests around here that might unlock if I fiddle with them? I don't know if they're waiting for me or not there, but I don't care. I'll make them wait. I will come down when I'm ready. Not open. That's not open. Oh, look at you. Are you? I can't go up there. Okay. Nothing over here. Okay, shit. Give me a box that I can unlock. Give me half circle. Aha! Okay, back to Elizabeth's room. I can now unlock her thing. I have a key. What are you?
An untutored hand copied these notes. Looks like a healing method. Well, that's a pity. The writing is barely legible.
Mine! Well, I've raided her room. Fantastic. I don't think I can go anywhere else. Alright. I guess I'll go downstairs. Wait. No. Downstairs. Oh!
Excuse me, Monsieur de Richet? I really need to talk to you.
Is this about last night?
No, that was just a misunderstanding. I'm sure it was a little bit my fault, too.
There's no excuse for that man's horrible behavior. You ought to tell Sir Holmes.
Look, the only thing that I care about is that I've lost something precious. I'm not worried about Jacques Peru.
I have
You
it.
didn't happen to lose this, did you?
Where did you find it?
In the small salon.
It's the only reminder I have of my beloved sister. I thought that wine stole it from me. You're her son. Sarah de Richet's son.
Yes, why?
Last night, I found out that your mother was on the island. What are you doing here?
Why are you
Excuse me,
interested?
but speaking frankly, why would you care?
I know your mother very well.
What do you mean?
Really?
Yes, I have been in your mother's care ever since I was born.
She nursed you.
Oh, I wouldn't say nursed. No, I remember her stare. cold as ice. Her sadistic hands pressing over my mouth to silence me while I screamed in pain. I remember her knees, too. She held me down with them while she cut and burned scars into me.
Hold on a minute. What do you mean?
You can ask her when you see her.
I'm more and more agitated.
Huck. Validate?
Next, you're gonna tell me my mother's also responsible for that scar on your head?
My heart stopped twice during the operation. I lost my memory for 6 months. You obviously have no idea of the abuse your mother inflicted on me.
Wait. There must be some kind of mistake.
My only mistake was ever meeting your mother.
She's able to describe every detail without hesitation or getting flustered. It's becoming difficult not to believe the poor girl.
Look, I've got to go.
Wait. I need to know more about you and my mother. Why did she put you through all of that? There must be some reason for what she did.
What's the point of rubbing salt in the wounds?
Elizabeth, confiding in me might ease your burden. Let me relieve you of some of your suffering.
Relieve me? Do you even hear yourself? Do you really think that by confiding in my torturer's son, I will be healed as if by magic? That it will bring my smile back?
Fuck it. Psychology
Or let me
isn't
sleep at
immunity
night?
for her.
Look, you don't seem like a bad person. And I'm sorry you have to find out your mother's true colors like this. But I'm not going to pity you. Everybody has their
Fuck.
cross to bear. I know your little game. You're no different from the rest of them. You couldn't give a damn about me. The only thing you're interested in is finding out about your mother.
Don't say that. Not everyone wants to use you. Some people care about you, don't they?
Sister.
Haven't you got a sister?
Yes,
I'm sure she loves you with all her heart.
she's the only one who cares about me. I would have put an end to it all by now if it weren't for her.
Haha!
Since you insist, I'll tell you how I met your mother.
Thanks for
Thank
trusting me.
You see, before I was born, my mother often suffered from hallucinations and fits of anger. Soon people could barely recognize her. She became a completely different person. So my father spent an enormous amount of money paying for the best doctors, but none of them were able to cure her. The last resort was to call a priest.
So, is that what your father did?
No. He went to an expert in the occult.
Ah, my mother.
Her reputation already extended beyond our borders. My mother's fits stopped at my birth, and Sarah de Richet concluded that the evil had passed into me. Not only did it encourage her to stay, but she took the opportunity to advise my father to separate me from the rest of my family. That's how I was declared stillborn. My fate was decided that very day.
It would coincide with my mother's frequent trips to America.
I had my first fit when I was 3. That's when your mother began her experiments to rid me of the evil inside.
I understand how you feel, but I know my mother. I'm sure she had her reasons, even if it seems difficult to believe.
Everything she put me through was all for nothing. My whole life was ruined for nothing.
So what brings you here then?
My father used to know Sir Holm. He offered to introduce me to the world's leading authority in the occult.
Lord Mortimer.
He was my last hope. Until I found out he had also invited your mother.
It's got to be a coincidence. I don't believe for a second she's come here for you.
You can't change my mind about this, Louis. My days are numbered, and I know it.
Poor girl. Huh. Okay. Let's look around. Damn, so my mom's kind of a dick. I mean, I'm a little inclined to believe her. She sounded like she was sincere, but I don't know. I don't have any evidence of that being true. And I'm hesitant. Oh, get up. I didn't want to do that. Okay. But I have a feeling that this is going to be a game that is very evidence heavy, and I don't want to... I feel like I'm going to have to be very logistical with this
What
game.
can I do for you, sir? I am at your service day and night, sir.
That's good to know. Service me. No. What can you tell me about, our
I would
host?
like to speak about your master, Lord Mortimer.
Do please excuse me, sir, but I shall make no comment about my master. Is there anything
Sorry.
else that sir would like to know?
What can you tell me about the guests?
What can you tell me about the guests?
Do excuse me, sir, but I am bound by discretion to say nothing about Lord Mortimer's guests, sir. Perhaps sir would like to know something else?
He's not going to tell me anything, is he? I have a few questions about the manor. What can I find on the
Yes.
ground floor?
Can you briefly describe the ground floor, please?
Very well, sir. On the ground floor, there are mainly living rooms. Sir finds himself at present in the Grand Hall. From the Grand Hall, Sir can access, on one side, the small salon where the guests like to relax with a good book. From there, Sir can access the conference room, which is closed at present for preparations. That is where Lord Mortimer likes to gather all of his guests for talks. From the other side of the Grand Hall, Sir may access the dining room. That is where Sir's meals will be served. From the dining room, Sir may benefit from an exceptional view overlooking the island. It is also the best way to access the portrait gallery, where a large part of Lord Mortimer's works are exhibited. And in the gallery, Sir will also find access to the garden. But Sir may be reassured the building is accessible on both sides, so that it surrounds the garden in question. So, Sir should not find cause to worry. No one has ever gotten lost.
Oh,
Except
I
for
can
my
assure you
mother.
I will get lost.
Has Sir another question?
What's on the first floor?
What's on the first floor?
The first floor is reserved for guests, sir. That is where Sir will find his private rooms. The main corridor leads around the building. 3 stairways will enable Sir to return to the ground floor. It is also from there that Sir will be able to reach the second floor.
Thank you very much.
Anything else, sir?
Yes. What can I find on the second floor?
That floor is strictly reserved for Lord Mortimer, sir. In the west wing on the second floor are his private chambers. In the east wing are the rooms reserved for Lord Mortimer's personal guests. At the moment, these rooms are reserved for Sir Holm, sir. But only authorized guests may access that area. Does Sir have any more questions?
Can I walk
What is
outside?
outside on the island exactly?
Lord Mortimer has made a point of keeping the main part of the island in its natural state, sir. For security reasons, only the wharves and the gardens are accessible to guests. If Sir would like to walk along the wharves, he has only to follow the pathway used upon his arrival. If he would like to walk in the interior gardens of the manor, I would advise Sir to pass through the portrait gallery. May I help Sir in any other way?
As I was unable to bring my personal effects with me, I was wondering if you could find me a few items.
Of course, sir. What would you require?
Oh! Manuscript.
What's that book you're hiding in your jacket?
The Sorrows of Young Werther by Goethe, sir. And I am not hiding it.
Hand it to me, please.
It is damaged, sir. I would never dare let a book in such a pitiful state, sir. I took it to restore.
Okay, fine. Okay, thanks. You're a peach, honestly. He was very helpful. He talked a lot, but he was helpful. All right, let's not go to the dining room yet. Let's go to the small salon. I said it like a French person, but I didn't really because I can't talk. Okay, well, I can't go there. He lied to me. Okay. Because then how will I get to the portrait gallery? Rude. Is this the portrait gallery? No, this is the dining room. Ooh, this is nice. Hell yeah.
Dear friends, I bid you welcome. I hope the night was not too short. Your Eminence, Duchess, Monsieur de Richet,
Oh my God.
allow me to introduce our new guests. They arrived during the night. Johann Christoph von Wollner, Minister of Religious Affairs and close aide of Frederick William II, King of Prussia. Napoleon Bonaparte, Lieutenant of the French Revolutionary Army. And Jacques Peroux, French Revolutionary Tribunal Judge. Unfortunately, my friends, Lord Mortimer will not be joining us this morning, but he should be with us later. So, let us begin.
What is Mortimer playing at? He tells me to come urgently and he sends no one to meet me?
Where did you find it?
Thank you again for the wine, Your Eminence. It is served every day at the king's table.
I am delighted to hear it.
Volner and Piaggi seem to be getting along well.
My dear Johann, how are you?
Glad to make landfall at last. And yourself?
Very well.
And your husband?
He's poorly. The French Revolution gives him terrible headaches.
Oh, I understand. I shall feel better too, as soon as the situation is settled.
If by chance the French crisis is emulated in Berlin, there will always be a refuge for you in London, my dear.
Your offer does you honor, Emily. But London is much closer to Paris than Berlin. Beware. The French are capable of sailing up the Thames straight to the Houses of Parliament.
Oh, my friend, I am shaking in my clogs.
Is the wine to your liking?
Very much so, Sir Gregory. Such complexity. Typically French. A Sauterne, isn't it?
Absolutely.
If I'm not mistaken, this is not Lord Mortimer's favorite wine. It is yours.
In his absence, I have taken the liberty of making a slight deviation from the rule, but I count on your discretion.
Don't worry, I appreciate the same grape varieties as you. I remember the last time we tasted that nectar here at this table. The finest minds of the century were present.
And the last time we drank it, the orphanage in Bloomsbury was still in ruins.
Would you repeat that?
Oh, well, I put some small effort into the works. The orphanage reopened just before Christmas. The bedrooms, washrooms, and the classrooms had all been refurbished.
I don't know what to say. You have given the girls a wonderful Christmas gift. Thank you.
I made a promise. Now it is done.
What is this? Psychology skill.
It's the
She
first
has
time
personal
I've ever seen her
investment.
so moved. Just mention that orphanage broke right through Emily's hard shell.
Is everything all right?
Yes, thank you. I had a moment of absence, but here I am again.
Get to know Wollner.
My lord, I only know the prestige of your name. Might I have the honor of getting to know you a little better?
You are Monsieur
Louis Moras de Richet.
de Richet. De Richet. A name with a nobiliary particle. Are you descended from a noble line?
I am just a simple French citizen.
Really? Oh, you seem nothing like a commoner. Especially compared to that wretch over there sharing our meal.
What's up, Napoleon?
Have you any information on this Napoleon?
Monsieur can do wonders.
Emily?
What do you think, madam? What is this Bonaparte doing here?
The presence of a soldier is never a good sign. It can only mean there's going to be further war. To answer your question, I only know that his family were in favor of the revolution, and that it almost cost them their lives.
That's helpful.
Cool.
Monsieur
I know
Richet,
things.
It would seem we have common interests. Could we speak in private, please?
You look like such a goober.
Lord
Yeah, that's
Mortimer
precarious.
and the Golden Order, through your mother, have concluded a financial agreement.
Stay composed, Louis.
I'm listening.
An agreement for cannons. Lord Mortimer assured me that you are to take over the project on behalf of your mother. You must know that I am deeply sorry about her disappearance, but I must validate the deal urgently if I want to be able to organize things properly.
I haven't seen Lord Mortimer yet. I'm afraid I'll be unable to answer your questions.
He assured me that you could replace your mother during her absence.
I appreciate his confidence, but still, this is a bit hasty. But please continue.
Of course, but I need to know if I can count you among my allies.
Well, of
Oh,
course.
boy.
And for that, I have a little question for you. The agreement stipulates an aid of 50,000 louis d'or for 200 cannon.
I don't know. Maybe you ought to speak to my mother.
I can't confirm that right now.
I was hoping you would be up to the challenge. Too bad. I have one last
Yeah, I knew I was
question
gonna
would
fail
like
that.
to pose to you. We don't know each other yet, you and I. And I need to make sure that we both share the same vision for the future of France. Given the hard times that have befallen our beautiful country, what do you think it would take to restore its luster?
Let the people be free
Let
to
the
choose.
people make their own choices.
You are joking, I hope. The people are simply not capable of taking
Ugh.
charge, don't you
I
see?
fucking hate Napoleon,
They
that's
are
why.
an uneducated mob who react on the spur of the moment.
Fuck you, Napoleon.
incapable of
Hate you.
providing a coherent vision for the good of the country. I think there must be a misunderstanding.
What do you mean?
Yeah, fuck you,
I
Napoleon.
cannot believe that Lord Mortimer advised me to speak to you. I must have misunderstood. Excuse me, please.
Hate
Bravo,
you.
Louis. Total fiasco.
Nah, not really. We hate Napoleon. We didn't want to deal with him anyway.
My friends, I would like to say a few words.
Fuck you, Napoleon.
I would like to thank Lord Mortimer and you, Sir Holm, for bringing us all together here. Those of us for whom it is not the first time here, like me, are all trembling in sweet anticipation of the arrival of our host. For the rest, I would like to reassure you that Lord Mortimer always has a few surprising projects to propose. But I can assure you that each and every one of us has always benefited from them. The last time I came to this place, Lord Mortimer offered to help me in my electoral campaign for the presidency of the United States. And it is imminently clear that his support was an invaluable aid to us. We are here among like-minded people. So let us put aside the conflicts in which some of our nations find themselves at present. So I raise my glass in honor of you all, my new and old friends.
I trust you shall not be disappointed, Mr. Washington. Right, we shall meet again tomorrow. All the guests will be present, as well as Lord Mortimer, I hope. Until then, I trust you will find plenty to keep you amused.
Let me reiterate. Fuck Napoleon. Yeah. I failed to convince Napoleon. I don't care. Napoleon's a dick. I could have searched Napoleon's room. I didn't know that. Fuck. I searched Elizabeth and I maybe... Okay, well, I did better that time than I did the other time. Yay. Okay, let's do logic. And questioning. And one ability. Alright, I think that's all I'm gonna be doing for today. I'll get back to this later. Thank you for watching my shit. Oh, oops. And, I'll be back with this game eventually.